Uy, there you go. Hey guys, hey folks. Hello friends, hello entrepreneurs, hello everyone. Good morning to you guys. So now I'm live, just so you know. Good morning, good morning. Pardon me for the 11-ish, which is like 12-ish now. I had to give way for our two top distributors who were also doing their own live, Lucky and Arthur. You know, I want to funnel their audience among themselves and don't want to sidetrack them. So here I am. I got a bit delayed, but now I'm here. So good morning, guys. To our friends in the Philippines, good morning. In the Pacific Rim, good morning to you guys. And to our friends in Europe, in the Middle East, good evening to you. Good afternoon to our friends in Europe. I think our distributors in Milan, or about evening time as well. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Good evening, guys. So, why did I decide to, come up with you for this Facebook Live? For one, I have some important thing to tell you. Number two, I would just like to give you an update on the recent, number of Enrolled Hub that have already been approved. So from last week, like 5 days ago, we had approved 10 of them already, and there were 32 applications. Now we've reached about almost double of that. So later on, I will enumerate each one of them, so you would have the heads up and prepare yourselves, your group, your prospects in those respective areas, so that they can start looking forward to the upcoming opening of our Enrolled Hub stores in their cities and in their areas. For now, I should tell you some important thing. And to our friends, our entrepreneurs who might already be sleeping already, chances are they are already sleeping. Ako lang naman po, kami lang naman po yung mahilig sa ganitong oras, because we also oversee businesses in different time zones. So in those time zones, we are just about, the time is just about in the afternoon. So, and without speaking further about that, not to hint you any particular country, other than Dubai, of course. So, well, first, I would like to share to you about the thought that a lot of people think of network marketing, and how a lot of people get the wrong understanding, wrong perception, or wrong interpretation of what we do, and perhaps how we could help them change the way they think of what network marketing is. What I'm saying, what I'm about to say are things that could help not only entrepreneurs but also our friends from other companies, and practitioners of network marketing itself. One is that, have we actually thought of people making decision in which property to buy next, which company to invest their money, or which investment platform they would put their money into? And usually you would end up landing in about 2 or 3 significant decisions why people chose to choose those companies. Like, for example, if you talk about, in the Philippines, if we talk about investing in real estate, you could have like Ayala in your head, or Megaworld, or Century Properties, or SMDC. Companies as solid, as stable as these companies, when you talk about real estate in our country, in the Philippines, these are the names that come to your head. And when we talk about investing in insurance, or in yourself, insuring yourself, or putting your money in mutual funds, or insurance with investment products, there are also other companies. Most of them are foreign. And you have these companies such as Sun Life, AXA, Pru Life of UK. There's like a lot of them. I'm not endorsing any of them. I did not endorse those real estate companies. I'm not endorsing any of the insurance companies I mentioned. But what I'm saying, these are the names that come to the top of our head. And you could be wondering why, but some of you have this particular answer to it. And let me guess why you would think of these companies. The idea of stability. The resemblance of stability, the resemblance of reliability. When you think of this company, you think of the market capitalization, you think of the size of the company, the assets of the company, the people behind these companies, the kind of executives, seasoned ones, making decisions and taking charge of these kind of companies. You know that when you put your trust and bank on them, rely on them, you know you would not be making the wrong decision. And for that matter, things that sensitive, even your own personal data, your current net worth, your savings, your lifelong savings, your family savings, you entrust them to those kind of companies. Simply because they have already established themselves as credible, reliable, stable companies. And when we talk about network marketing, it's hardly being told that companies' profiles matter. And not so many people utilize the credibility and the fundamentals of the company's profiles, the backbone of the company, whenever they are presenting their business. And if they do, you would usually hear them out from distributors, from foreign companies. We're talking about, guys, just hold on a second. April, can you close the door? Alright, sorry about that. I just had to close the door because they're quite doing something else in the other office. Yes, we still work until this time of the morning. It's not always like this, but during these times where, we have close to 100 enrolled hub applications, so we really got to really stretch the hours of working. As I was saying, when you put your money in an insurance company or when you invest, you choose reliable banks or financial institutions. You got BDO, you got Metrobank, you have Union Bank. The other big banks are out there. Again, these are not endorsements, but among yourselves, you can say that, yeah, these are the companies that come into my mind when we talk about real estate development, when we talk about insurance, when we talk about investing or putting our money into, yan yung mga naiisip ninyo. Balikan natin sa network marketing. While other people had terrible experiences in the past, why some people still have a bad understanding or this fear about network marketing, and why others are totally already skeptic even without having bad experiences or haven't even tried being in a network marketing company. I guess it would all go to the same principle why people trust other companies. It's all about the credibility, the stability, the reliability of the institution themselves. Having said that, when you sign up in a network marketing opportunity, you rarely encounter local companies presenting credentials of the company. Usually, you talk about credentials of companies when you are with an American company which have been in the business for 60 years, for 80 years, for 40 years, for 30 years, for 20 years. But in the Philippines, network marketing is just, a very young industry. I would say it's like on its sunshine state. Kumbaga, kakasimula pa lang ng araw ng industriya na ito. It's not that you're going sunset anytime soon or anytime that far, but, this industry needs a lot of campaigning and a lot of promotion so that people would have a deeper understanding about it. And again, during my first time signing up in a network marketing opportunity, it was an American company. So I'm quite used to seeing myself and my colleagues and my fellow distributors, kapwa networker, na pinapaliwanag kadalasan kung gaano ka-stable and reliable yung company. They talk about the revenue of the company, they talk about the capitalization of the company, how long they have been in the business, how many products, how many stores they have across the globe or across the country, kung saan sila nagsimula. And oftentimes, for local MLM players, local MLM practitioners in the Philippines, we hardly see distributors talking about that. Pansinin niyo ito. Most distributors, specifically I'm saying na outside Enrolled, nagaling ako sa ibang company before N-World. That's why I'm saying this one. I also had a fair share of my own stint doing this kind of things. We focus on so many things. We focus on the marketing plan. Guys, Junior Boy, congratulations for calling me. I'm doing Facebook Live. Thanks for interrupting. Sorry. As I was saying, guys, a lot of distributors from MLM companies in the Philippines focus on the marketing plan. A lot of things. They focus on a lot of things. Marketing plan, the products, the compensation, of course, part of the marketing plan, the incentive, how so many people have already made a lot of money. Marami nang yumaman, marami na nagkakotse, marami chumicheke. But, you know, guys, those things are good stories about the company. They build idea, they build sediments of success story of that particular company. But, there are those three big buts. But, that's the fourth one. When you decide on finer things in life, the more sensitive ones, you don't really actually talk about, I'm going to invest in this property, I'm going to put my money in this bank, I'm going to buy a property from this developer, just because there's a success story among the agents. That there are a lot of people who have already made a lot of money from buying a condo property made by this developer in the past and was able to sell it 10 years later. They end up deciding in a company where they know all their hard-earned money, their effort, their time, their trust, most especially, would be accommodated and would be treated with respect. Sinasabi ko po ito sa madaling salita na kung magtutulungan tayo pare-pareho, we will all act like how N-World is doing it right now, where I'm sharing it to you publicly. This is not part of my private training. I'm sharing publicly that if we can also focus on the great things the company has achieved already, other than the citations, but the track record, the financial track record of the company, and the market capitalization comes with that as well, and the size of the company, maybe, you know, if we start changing the approach of how network marketing is being perceived among our customers, among our fellows, that network marketing is a good industry, but you got to prove it beyond the results, beyond kung magkano yung babalik sa inyo. You know, when you talk about return on investment, when you talk about return of something from what they put out, you could likely be talking about anything under the sun. Even in businesses which are not totally legal, which are not totally regulated, pwede ka rin naman talagang kumita. And that makes it more complicated for network marketing to be defined and to be classified distinctly different from investment companies, from you know, money soliciting schemes that promises some good return. Nandito po ako ngayon saying that the advantage N-World has right now, and if you could be thinking, well, bakit ba si N-World kasama sa top 1,000 corporation? And bakit N-World keeps on capitalizing on the company's financial statement, financial performance, the company's track record, the company's stability, the market capitalization of the company, revenue of the company. N-World and entrepreneurs, you see us highlighting most of this simply because this has been the thrust I started 2.5 years ago. The idea is that to win the trust of customers, whether they are already network marketing privy, aware, have been in other companies, have had bad experience with other companies in the past, has an idea, or they know somebody who has had a bad experience from another company, we can change the way they think of network marketing. And we can only do that if we can go side by side with these companies, these banks, insurance companies, real estate companies, big corporations, whether they're in food, hospitality, or mining. If we can also present ourselves in such a way that, yes, this company is a stable company, this company is a reliable company, and this company is not a fly-by-night company. Based on what? Not based on my statement. Not based on ang dami na nagkakotse, ang dami na chumicheke. Guys, remember this. If marami kumikita, maraming yumayaman, maraming maasenso, it doesn't actually follow right away that it is doing what is right and what is proper. Which leads me, N-World is quite a phenomenal success because since the beginning, we have capitalized on doing business, following all the regulations, following all what is required for a network marketing company to do. And gladly, yung paulit-ulit ko pong kinukwento sa inyo at kinukwento po ng mga distributors natin over the last couple of months, since December, January, and now February, that this solidifies. This is a very important magazine that you should all have. It's not my own publication, but we are here in this magazine. Like on the first 10 pages, you will already see our product, and you will see me. And we have a good write-up here. And on the last quarter of the magazine, last portion of the magazine, you will see the ranking where N-World belonged. We ranked number 872nd out of all the corporations in the Philippines. That's in terms of revenue. Now guys, that year alone, that's like 2 billion something, that's a total of like 2.1, close to 2.1 billion. And you know, the taxes alone paid together with that are things that you as entrepreneurs are able to use right now. Come on guys, tell me. You have a lot of skeptic customers, negative customers, or apprehensive customers. And when you show this one up, they may not suddenly become a positive customer or an easy-to-go customer, or they won't necessarily sign up right away, but it changes the way they perceive N-World. May not the entire industry itself, but our company that you're promoting. And my friends, that's the reason why you got to have that particular magazine. Again, they're available in our stores nationwide and in major bookstores nationwide as well. If you don't have a copy of it right now, please get one as early or as soon as possible. Now, if you are in a company like N-World, you would take advantage of the company's strong profile, the stability of the company, the reliability, and the promises that we have already delivered. You could be arguing, maraming magtatanong, o may mga magtatanong, sir, 2.5 years pa lang kayo. You're in fact in a pioneering stage company pa lang. But how could you say that you're already a stable company? 2.5 years old ka pa lang. Hindi ka pa 10 years, hindi ka pa 15 years, hindi ka pa 20 years or 30 years. That's a good point. But guys, not all 2.5-year-old companies became part of the top 1,000 corporation. And in fact, we became a part of the top 1,000 corporation on our first full year. If you think becoming a part of top 1,000 corporation is an easy thing to happen, is an easy thing to do, why has no one else in the past have done it? Why have they not done it in the past? If that's so easy to do, bakit walang nakagawa? And come on guys, why is there not any local MLM company, whether 1 year, first full year, 2.5 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, I didn't see any local company, local MLM company in that list. Do you think that is a coincidence? Or did that happen by accident? Or natalisod tayo, suddenly boom, we became part of the top 1,000 corporation? None of your guesses among those three suggestions were right. If you're thinking any of those, kung na-aksidente lang to, by sheer accident or coincidence lang ito, or one day we woke up being part of that. We became a part of that because we carefully prepared for this company, even if we are a startup company. Stability doesn't only come from age or length of operations. Guys, I tell you this, I know a lot of companies that have been in business for 10 years and 15 years end up closing down. I know a lot of companies 20, 25 years, 30 years, used to be the number 1, number 2, number 3, and suddenly 6 months later, 1 year later, they've been overthrown. They're no longer in the business. They're out of game. So guys, it doesn't follow that you're already 10 years old or 6 years old or 5 years old or older than 1-year-old company like N-World when we made it on our first, when we made it on the top 1,000 corporation of 2016 in the Philippines. So hindi po yan nakachamba po. Mahabang preparasyon, Pinagbutihan po namin yung trabaho namin, hindi po kami ng hula. I'm gonna say it over and over again to you. You can just simply play this one to make it easy for me. But for you out there, folks who are not yet in network marketing, and of course to my friends and to my fellows with Enworld, try to always showcase the profile of Enworld because it is a phenomenal thing that happened to us. It doesn't happen to most companies, whether in network marketing or outside network marketing. It doesn't happen that you become a top 1,000 corporation in your first full year. When it does, some even achieve that particular feat when they're already on their 15th year, 20th year, 8th year, 10th year. You know what I'm saying? So, wag po kayong magkaroon ng confusion between a legitimate network marketing company and others which are not solid and which are not reliable. Simply because it doesn't follow when a certain person or distributor or people claiming to be in network marketing, which they are not, but they claim to be a networker or to be in network marketing, learn to decipher who are in network marketing, who are pretending to be in network marketing. And when they offer to you a company, they would usually only offer a good scheme to make and draw a lot of money. Ang sasabihin palagi sa'yo, mabilis ang kitaan dito, doble ang balik, triple ang balik, wala ka nang gagawin, maglalabas ka lang ng pera. You know, that's not how network marketing works. And guys, I'm here right now sharing it out to you, even if most of my friends in Facebook are sleeping already, so that when you wake up, you have a clear direction where to go. To always choose the legitimate ones, those that only work within the bounds of law. Why? Because most of us in the past made wrong decisions, including myself, you know. Because when we usually choose a company to engage ourselves in network marketing, kadalasan pipiliin mo, maganda lang yung kitaan, or maganda lang yung produkto, or maganda lang yung alok sa'yo, or maganda lang yung offer sa'yo. You know guys, you can have all of them at the same time, but you should always have them in your mind when you consider a good company. Plus, the fundamentals, the backbones of how the company does its business. Are the owners well-rounded enough, savvy enough, seasoned enough to run the business, to take charge of the business? Are the executives, the owners, totally aware of what they're doing, or are they just simply experimenting on you or trying to make a living out of it? Importanteng makita ninyo na yung gagawin yung negosyo, hindi kayo gagawing, laboratory rat or guinea pig as an example or as testing specimen for their own exploration of marketing plan or products. Sinasabi ko po ito so that guys, network marketing is a very noble profession. It's a very good industry. Whether Enworld or those legitimate companies out there, I know they're all good companies. Napakaganda na industriya. Let us all work on showcasing how we have done a good job and show them, well, this is the company. And you know now, if companies, pasensya na po, kung hindi nakakapagpresenta ng magandang background, kadalasang alokin ka ng magandang return. Listen to that. Hindi porke networking, akala mo networking talaga yun ang ako na magandang return. Yung wala ka nang gagawin, bibili ka lang ng ganito, ng ganyan. Aabang ka lang, meron ng prospect na darating sa'yo. O shoot up na yung value niyan, o kung ano naman yan. O wala kang gagawin, papatuhan na lang kita ng tao. O ako na magtatrabaho para sa'yo. Guys, flag down nyo na kaagad yun. And shut down nyo na kaagad yung kausap ninyo. None of us in this industry legitimately practicing the business made ourselves to where we are right now and have maintained it by promising heaven on earth. Wala pong ganon. Kasi kung pa pwedeng ganon, edi lahat ng taong papangakuan mo, by this time mayaman na. And usually, those guys na hindi ka papaliwanagan kung ano yung background ng company simply because they don't possess a good company to begin with. Kaya dadaanin ka sa magandang incentive. Dadaanin ka kuno sa magandang marketing plan. Or magandang return. Or papangakuan ka ng tao. Marami pong ganyan. Or sometimes, ibigyan ka lang ng alok. Have you not noticed that paulit-ulit, network marketing palagi, year after year, 5 years, 10 years later, palagi may mga tao nagiging skeptic pero palaging meron pa rin umaasenso. So maraming taong magiging skeptic, wala tayong magagawa doon, but what we can do, when you guys reach your prospects, present N-World in a credible way. That can entirely change the landscape of how you do the business. You would refrain and you could avoid or minimize the number of challenges and difficult clients that you would encounter. By showing the credibility of our company, that will entirely change how you do this profession. Hindi mo kailangan magmakaawa, and at the same time, magbibigay ka ng effort. Now, to those who were promised, Sir, maganda raw ito, bagong scheme na ganito, na ganyan. Ulitin ko lang po, the same way you made careful decisions in choosing a good bank to put your money at, where to buy a property, who develop, especially kung pre-selling, namimili ka ng mga developer kung sino yung uunahin mong bilhan. The same manner, kung ini-insure mo yung sarili mo or investing, you choose the financial institution kung kanino ka, because those things, when you made decisions, tinignan mo yung background, tinignan mo yung standing ng company. Whenever somebody approaches you about network marketing or nagpe-pretend na network marketing, tingnan nyo palagi yung background ng company. And as for N-World, 2.5 years kami, but with pride and of course with humility at the same time, we're the only Filipino MLM company in 2016 that made it to the top 1,000 corporation. It speaks so much volume. Yes, it doesn't guarantee that you are the best company when you become a part of top 1,000 corporation. Neither not being in that top 1,000 corporation make you or make your company the best company. But being in that list speaks of so much volume, depth, and credibility that this company is an honest company. This company complies with the government regulations. This company takes care of its management as it takes care of its shareholders. When the company is taking care of itself, it takes care of its people. It's not only about taking care of your people. You know, you can make a lot of generous marketing plan, gawa ka ng madaling incentive, but you're not really complying with government regulations. You know what I'm saying? Marami ibang company, gagalingan sa pag-alaga ng distributor lang, but not really complying with government regulations. Kaya at the end of the year, they will skip about things. They will skip things about their company. They will only talk about ilan na nagkakotse, ilan na nagkacheque, ilan na yung masenso. To my listeners, to my viewers, I want you to understand the same way you're being meticulous with other decisions in life, it's fine. Maging meticuloso kayo. Therefore, study before you sign up. And to my friends who are not yet in the business, yes, instead of me encouraging you to do network marketing right away with N-World, why am I saying for you to, instead of signing up right away, why am I telling you to review, to study? Simply because I know when you study well, when you review, when you research, when you do your diligence, babagsak ka sa company na N-World ang pangalan. You know for a fact that nothing beats a reputable company together with great products, the most generous compensation plan, and incentives that we give away are just give away. It's not like something you really work on. Because great companies are founded based on these platforms. Company must have a solid foundation, a solid company owner, solid management, and at the same time, marketing plan, products, system, they should come together. Hindi pa pwedeng isa lang ang meron ka doon, you go for it. Most definitely, you don't go for something that offers you something just to sign up. You know what I'm saying? In universities, if you're a varsity, yes, normally the school offers you scholarship or something to transfer to that school if you're from another university. And if you're good in sports or something else, they would naturally offer you something. And that's for the good ones. For those who've been seasoned, you know, trained and honed in the industry. For those who are in the industry for the first time, you don't usually get offers from companies. You don't usually become a manager or an executive or a top leader or a 01. Hence, I'm saying, In Enworld, neither of those are available. Even if you're a seasoned network marketer, we won't offer you something just to join us. Even if you are a seasoned network marketing professional from another company and you're looking for another company, we will not offer you anything. That is simply because we want to give all our customers. You know, we have average of no less than 600 a day of number of people signing up every day to 1,000 and 1,500 a day. With one person, if I give a person some sweet, sugar-coated deal na hindi available sa lahat, then one way or the other, why most companies get destroyed, at least with their reputation among their leaders, is that because leaders are well aware that their company is like buying people and giving them some juicy offer which is not available to most people. And you would be surprised that people who've been not working very well get to choose companies not now based on the opportunity available in a company, but on the opportunity available for them. I know you could be asking things right now, seriously, meron bang ganyan? There's a lot of that. Sinasabi ko po yan because, I came from an event earlier today which, triggered me to post this one. That people nowadays are really crazy about making quick money. Crazy about investing, crazy about putting their money, their hard-earned money into something because they've been worked out by people who were given juicy offers by ridiculously dirty and scrupulous companies. But they were given these offers so that their loyalty could be with that company. And these highly trained, or some are not even highly trained, but these hardworking people who were bought, kumakausap ngayon ng tao, soliciting money, kumakausap, networking kami, pero totoo hindi naman po. Unfortunately, if I make mention of cryptocurrency, yes, that's one of the things happening right now. I'm not saying I'm against that one, neither I'm promoting that one, but just like in network marketing, just like in investing, there are also good investment, there are bad investment. There in network marketing, just like in any business, there are good companies, there are bad companies. Learn to decipher, study. Sinasabi ko ngayon to dahil maraming tao, and I fear that the day could come, would be victimized, would fall prey on these kind of schemes, and would blame network marketing itself, the industry, the entire industry as, kasi ganyan yan eh, networking kasi yan. Guys, I'm warning you right now. Decipher that we are different from the rest. Kami po yung nagpapakita ng financial statement namin, nagpapakita kami ng financial standing namin. We showcase our corporate performance, hindi lang yung dami nagkakotse. We're not even mentioning nagka-supercar, nagkabahay, na ganyan as part of our convincing efforts. We present the business itself. So when you find somebody like that, you can PM me if you have any questions, more intimate questions. I'd be sending you a hotline number of the Securities and Exchange Commission where you can report them. That way, you can make another effort out of your own understanding of what is legit and not. You can report it to the government so the government do their own homework. Now, tayo naman na gumagawa ng lehitimong network marketing opportunity, hindi tayo madamay sa mga taong nagpapanggap lang. Pasensya na po kayo, I have to make this one very, very specific. Hindi lahat na nag-aalok na magandang return, hindi lahat nag-aalok na magandang pangako, totoo. Dahil hindi naman lahat ng totoong opportunity, especially network marketing, kailangan mangako niyan. Makikita nyo, yung talagang lehitimong MLM opportunity, magbibigay sa iyo ng program kung paano mo gagawin. And in fact, if it is just the program alone o yung steps, step by step alone, the entire steps, no matter 100 or 1,000 steps, are those for you to fulfill, meron kang pagdadaanan. Hindi po pwedeng uupo ka lang dyan, sama ka lang sa grupo namin, payamanin ka namin. Guys, look at those guys na nagsasabi sa noon, chances are sila mismo hindi pang mayaman. Kaya nga, we have from the beginning, ulitin ko po, from the beginning, we made it a point in the management that we take care of how we run the business, we run it with integrity, with honesty, and in full compliance of the law, so that at the end of the day, even if you're a beginner wala kang resulta, wala ka pang cheque, wala ka pang bahay, hindi mo kailangan magkaroon yan para ipresenta yung opportunity ng Enworld. Ipakita mo lang yung company profile, yung products, and the step-by-step on how to do the business of Enworld. You can already work with people who would be interested in doing this opportunity. And finally, people will have a breather saying, bakit iba approach ninyo? I keep hearing that. Networking ba, Enworld? Parang hindi networking is just like saying, you're doing it kind of a classy way. Meron kayong distinct style na hindi kayo maingay, hindi kayo magulo. You know, you greet everybody good morning when it's morning, good afternoon when it's afternoon, good evening when it's evening. You shake hands with everyone. You call them by their names. You try to remember their names instead of giving them a moniker or a nickname of power or payaman or things like that. You try to be as professional as possible. Step by step, one small step at a time, we can all work together and make this industry a better industry. So my folks, my friends, my entrepreneurs, please possess this magazine. Have them, as many as possible, so that you know, you have this one in your home, in your office, in your bag. And you know, if you cannot have all of them, just take a photo of it. It's all available for, you know, for those guys with, you know, good cameras or photos in your phones. You know, cameras in your phones. Sorry about that. Picturean nyo na lang po. Now, moving forward, being a company compliant to the law, gusto ko lang pong liwanagin, what I just said a while ago are things that could help you. Ulitin ko po. Kung wala ka sa Enworld, huwag kang magagalit sa akin. Huwag kang masasaktan. Instead na magalit ka sa akin, instead na mainis ka sa akin, go ask your company owners, go ask your sponsors, go ask the management, why are we not doing what Enworld is doing? If we say, you know, people from other companies would always claim that this is what we do, we have the best marketing plan. There's not really a regulatory body, there's not really an institute that can tell which company is the best, or which marketing plan is the best, which incentive program, which giveaway is the best, which products are the best. Except for the products, there are government agencies that regulate them. You undergo, they undergo, you submit products, papers, documents, and everything, samples, materials, and the government tests them. And individual and independent laboratories test them. For the products, merong ganon. But for the marketing plan, for the incentive, everybody can claim they have the best. But do they really follow? Do they really root to being the best? So what's your other hope other than products that that company is selling are duly registered by that particular company from FDA, and you know, the manufacturers come with good citations and then ISO certifications, GMP compliance, all those companies certifying other manufacturing companies, add-on na yun. You must got to have a company that complies with all the processes of the government, because at the end of the day, if the government shuts down that company, you're gone. Ulitin ko lang po, you're gone. Your hard-earned efforts, your money, your hard-earned money, all your efforts, your commitment, your time, yung mga tao na niwala sa'yo, pag nawala ngayon yung company na yan, damay ka rin doon. Damay rin sila. They will not trust you again next time. You got to be very, very careful of your choices of association and the choices of your companies, you know, the companies that you engage yourselves into. Now, having said that, lipat po ako sa isang segment that I would like to answer that how stable the company is. Sa length ba yan ng taon? Hindi. It's about the financial performance is one thing. The preparation of the people running the business. There's not a perfect company. My company is not a perfect company. I'm not a perfect executive, not a perfect leader. I'm saying the company must be willing to adapt to changes. The company must be innovative. The company must be updating all the time. When we say adaptive to change, like change this one, the first Revenue Memorandum Circular Number 1-2018 issued by the BIR, it's not true that we changed our marketing plan. For clarification, it is because of this circular issued by BIR, we had to adjust the withholding tax from 10% now to 8%. And I'm sure by this time, you've already seen, we did that starting January, that you're now just being withheld 8% of the gross sales commission. Which means, if you used to get a net of 1,890 from 2,100 sales bonus per match, now you're getting 1,932. Yeah, that's right, 1,932. Which means, you got more take-home money. Now, it doesn't change kung ano man yung income tax bracket ninyo or yung final taxable final income tax that you got to pay. But right now, you have more money to take home. But don't forget to pay your dues. Sinasabi ko po ito so that our friends out there, yung may dalawang nabanggit sa akin, sir, ba't yung company po namin hindi po nag-adjust sa ganyan? Sila pong tanongin ninyo, wag po ako. Hindi ko po ito pinauso, hindi ko po ito inimbento. BIR po nag-issue neto, our government. So by this time, I presume all our friends from other companies should already be enjoying just the 8% withholding tax. And yung iba ang ginawa, you know, I basically compute marketing plan it's just like drinking water. I do that all the time. Others who are not compliant, they could not comply simply because they use the withholding tax for their safety net. That's no longer my problem. I'm saying, by this time, because I have so many friends and followers in my Facebook account, which are not from N-World, your companies by this time should be just withholding you 8%. And other companies are using the guise of processing fee or preparation fee, equivalent to 10%, just to take out a portion of your supposed to be income. Yun pong ginawa na approach ngayon. So, at least now you know, wag po kayong magulat to our friends abroad, to our friends in the provinces. 8% na lang po yan, beginning January po yan, of 2018. And other than this, I want to update you all guys with, I have to drink for a while. The official number of, as of yesterday, like February 1 yesterday, it's already Feb 2. As of Feb 1st, we already have approved 19 na N-World Hub, which would be opening no later than March. Gusto niyo pang banggitin ko isa-isa? Alright? Banggitin ko isa-isa guys so that you would be updated, so that you could prepare in your areas that, that they're coming really soon, no later than March. I'll make mention of them in no particular order o kung ano yung mauna mabubukas. But, listen carefully. So, number 1, we have, no, not number 1, but out of 19, we have General Trias, Cavite City. 1 in Caloocan City, Metro Manila. 1 in Iloilo City. The other one is in Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. The other one in Lucena City, Quezon. Lipa City, Batangas. Landayan, San Pedro, Laguna. So, we'll now have 2 in Laguna. Tacloban City, Leyte. Dagupan City, Pangasinan. Malolos, Bulacan. San Fernando, Pampanga. Santa Cruz, Laguna. Dasmariñas, Cavite. So now we have 2. We'll have 2 in Cavite. Santiago City, Isabela. Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. San Fernando, La Union as well. And Candon City, Ilocos Sur. Ormoc City, Leyte. And Dumaguete City. Now, other than those 19, we have 12 more pending for approval. That makes it 31. And we have applications yet to be completed. Up to 60 applications so far as of yesterday. So, gusto nyo malaman kung ano yung for approval po namin? Just to give you an idea, sabihin ko na po. We have Pagadian City. We have Tarlac City. I think I already mentioned that one. Valencia City, Bukidnon. General Santos in South Cotabato, Pagadian City, Alaminos, Pangasinan, Tarlac City, Tagaytay City, Calapan, Mindoro, Marilao, Bulacan, Iligan City, Marikina City, and yeah, I think that's Tarlac City. So now, you won't have any reasons if you're from those area or neighboring cities or municipalities, sir, wala pong enroll dito eh. Now, you will have these cities opening no later than March. Alright? So folks, I hope I was able to update you greatly about how to pursue penetrating the market, especially the upper class or the markets belonging to upper class, class A, class B. They would look for companies with stability and reliability. Hindi man sila mag-sign up sa'yo, but if they know your company is reliable, they will definitely buy products from you. If they know your company is compliant, especially with the recent orders of the government, they would feel confident and they would most likely consider doing network marketing with you in the future. And for a 2-year-old company turning 3 years, we will have like, close to 50 stores. Like 2 months from now, we'll have 50 stores. I know what you're thinking. Pinagbubutihan po namin sa inventory ninyo. We're like sold out. And you don't encounter sold out for company who's not doing tremendously well. Kaya maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat sa suporta ninyo. Keep believing. And I encourage you all to work on the details of the company that you represent. I-highlight nyo mabuti yan. Because not all companies in the Philippines can do that. Not all companies can highlight their backbone, especially nung nandito tayo sa top 1,000 corporation and they've been like in the business for 5 years or 6 years na. Iba 10 years, iba 12 years, 15 years. Hindi sila kasama dyan. They have no match for that spiel alone. And that's not only a spiel, that's not only a line. In reality, you know what guys? Kung ako lang po, i-reveal ko lang records sa ibang company, you would be shocked. But guys, let it be this way. And I congratulate you all for having a great January of 2018. That's a phenomenal ever. I'm just happy to share it to you. And in the coming days, yung 5 section na top performers lalabas na. 5 section na top performers ilalabas na namin. And you could be a part of that. So you could join us in Balicin if you belong to those top performer for the quarter. Top 10 of that quarter for that section. We'll release it anytime really soon, perhaps on February 16 on our awards night. And later today, this afternoon, I have another Facebook Live showcasing to you the special program that we're going to create, which will start 3rd week of February. It's all about the Network Marketing Institute of Enworld. Yes, we came up with an institute, an academy, an entire faculty of networking experts, business experts, marketing experts, who would be mentoring new students. I hope you're ready. And later this afternoon, I would be sharing the mechanics on how to be a part of that. It's actually for free. But you got to, hurdle a simple challenge. It's going to be it's actually for free. It's going to be a 2-night per week session. Or 2 nights per session. You don't have to pay anything. All you need to do is come to us. Pero pipiliin namin kung sino-sino kayo. And we decided to choose carefully from the 5 sections of Enworld Philippines. For now, it has been a long night. And nagpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng suporta ninyo. Pasensya na po kayo. Nag-enjoy ako sa upuan ko. Papasalamat ako sa napakagandang 2017, sa napakatibay na simula ng January 2018. And now, we're on our 2nd month for 2018. Let's keep moving forward. Summer is coming, and the best time to celebrate Christmas is during summertime. What I'm saying, papaikliin nyo yung time that you would be waiting for the Christmas, because you make it big right now, chances are your Christmas will be adjusted to the summertime. and we could all be really harvesting already. Harvesting time is for those who have planted consistently, not just 2 years ago, not just a year ago, not just 6 months ago, not just 3 months ago, but consistently planting every day. You know what? If you do that, 6 months later, you would be harvesting day after day after day. Let's not pick a harvesting time like a certain season. We can do it every day. And that happens when you keep your hustle on every day. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Thank you just so much for appreciating our company, our products. I'll see you all around. Cheers. To God be the glory. Good morning, guys. Tata for now. Good morning. I just like saying that. Once again, guys, good morning. To God be the glory. Bye.